Yes. Okay. Everything's okay. Opening Luke's begins to... Luke's splashing him out. Trying to get an opening truck snipe. Quicksteds calls out, oh, yeah. Round sailing ahead, but everybody's okay so far. Allies moving forward, nice and fine. Truck over to the left. Oh. Nope, no body parts. Some blueberries jump out to get the opening garrison up. More rockets. Don't think anybody got anything. No, nobody got anything. Stats are pretty much... Yeah, stats are pretty much blank, or pretty bland. Okay, but now here we go. Maybe we'll get something now. One truck for PZJR heads over to the right side, and off we go to the races, everybody. One transport from PZJR keeps going. Oh, they get slammed by a friendly. Oh, no. Caminada's still alive. Makes his way. Let's see how far he could go. You never know what you might get with the opening truck. He's going to put down a satchel, I think. Yeah. Puts down a satchel on the hedge. No, he's got an OP right there. Oh, the artillery. Oh, the friendly artillery buddies. But he did get the satchel placed. However, nobody is home. So it looks like the allies should be just fine here, at least for right now. Heading towards the 50% cap marker. Hands it forward and Puma over here to the left side. We already have stilts being built. Mamma mia. They got those up pronto. Wow, usually you don't see those up for like maybe 10 minutes, 15 or so as they gather supplies, but PZJR all over this. Looking to get the opening armor advantage. However, the enemy, the allied medium is over here to the left side. I don't think they're going to be able to ping on that. Pretty clear cut opening cap. We do have a Stewie that has parked themselves right here in the corner. Very good position. Gun pointed to the left. Driver pointed to the right. Very good combo. Alrighty, an LWJG46 will go up 3-2. And we're just getting started. We do have some spawns over here to the back. 2 recon OPs. Roger, Queen Squad. We got the Puma. Or sorry, the Greyhound over here to the rears. Greyhound is all the way over here to the back. Looking to maybe put some hurt in here. Either on some back of the enemy tanks or... Luke's gets lost up there to the front line. Hannibal's going to report this. Say, hey, got a Greyhound back here. No SLs inside of it, just the 2 recon. We got 2 supply drops heading over here to the back. Commending today for the allies is Rad Jam. Oh, the Stewie did come around and knock out the Panzer IV. Oh, man. Let's focus on the Greyhound. Alrighty, but they did put an end to the use of the stilts. The Stewie's going to continue on. Mopping up these frontline outposts. Oh, we got 2 SLs in front of them. Oh, 2 SLs get wiped, and they were coming up on this garrison to replace their spawns over here on the front. PZJR down to some raspberries over here to the east, but so far looking really good for the allies. Luke's burning a little bit. Kleina could have a rocket just for the Lukes. Kleina, go get a POV of Kleina real quick. Kleina. No, get shot as soon as getting the rocket ready. Just a split second later and probably would have knocked it out. Mr. Copper up here coming in with the clutch. The clutch Gewehr round to save the Lukes. Gets himself a couple other frags. Mr. Copper will look to place a new outpost here in just a moment. Looks like. Pulls out his Rolex. I'll place that down. You know, remember, you got to keep that in mind is that you could choose your type of watch that you do. Some players choose the Rolex. Some players go with the more economical Swatch. Whole bunch of brands represented here. Don't just have to go with the standard Let Loose, Sam's Club, Walmart, Costco kind of watch. Some players even get their Aldi. All depends. You got the nice little Aldi logo on top. Although every time you open it, you got to put a quarter in. That's the only caveat. Okay, we have an interesting map position developing with the east controlled by PZJR. The Allies did push down to the south a little bit, but they were forced back. Axis able to get their outposts up here to the front line. Interesting development. Supplies falling over here to the rears. PZJR did take out that other supply drop. Roger Squad may go for this. Because remember, the recon, both recon SLs went to the back line right off the opening. Been a while since I've casted either of these teams. So, looking forward to what kind of surprises they may offer. Manigapila. We do even have fights going all the way over by Pizza Slice. We'll go check on them here in a few minutes. Give them some lovely camera time. And those stilts already though. Out of commission. The Allies losing part of them for got a Panzer IV using for cover. They push the Axis back a little bit. No garrison set up. I'm kind of curious what they're thinking as far as that goes. Usually would see this garrison get placed and then maybe a 1 SL or 2 come up to the front line and start attacking the front line of PZJR. But maybe they're saving it for a certain scenario. Maybe they're waiting until they clean out the west part a little bit. Fabian. Lazio. Lenny. Bill Chef. Long-range rocket for Manic Pia. Another rocket. 75 is just going to chill back here. Nice HE splash. Rounds coming in from the rears. That's a Puma. Puma's launching some HE. Steiner, though, with 1 rocket. Hennig. Knox going to jump out, do a quick some repair. Steiner trying to find a little gap in the hedge. Oh! Oh, okay. I thought he ran him over. All right, Puma's going to move over to the right. Henning just going to jump out, repair. Steiner! No! Oh, fire's a little bit short. Oh, man. Oh, it was cleaned up. Okay, the Halba comes in clutch and finishes off the recon tank. And over to the far east, everybody, we have the perimeter control people. Those that looked at the roster and it said the isolated ones. They're going to be fighting over here by SMDM for a good chunk of time until they either cap Hugo's or, yeah, I mean, probably until they cap Hugo's. Somebody's got to do it. So you see some teams want to play super wide and cover the entire map. Other teams will play narrow and just deal with the flanks as they come up. It all depends on the team's risk appetite. Every team is different. Dicky here. Just moving up. Knows these hedgerows at the back of his hand. Or like the bottom of a beer bottle, as the Germans say. Dicky will get a little bit closer here. Just creep on ahead. Got some infantry around the tanks over here. They'll protect this garrison by pizza slice. Now, I mean, the thing is that if you're going to operate in this way, you just got to understand when over the course of the match it's okay to pull bodies away from that area. And when you have extra time to keep them. The reason why teams do that is you want to operate under a really... Some teams want to operate under a really good sense of security as far as their backline goes. Tom, the hope. Try to come down the bush. Your artillery cleans them up anyways. .75 is taking some damage, but they're okay. Get the first tank over here to the east of the glider. First heavy, that is. Oh, no, still P-Force. No Tiger yet. But the red outline can be so tricky, everybody. It really can. Sometimes it's so hard to see. Let's go take a look at the stats. Okay, pretty even. Remember the artillery, all three players, they do... We should do have SPA? I forgot if it's ECL. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I was going to say, because if you have multiple crew members of the artillery, remember they all get frags now, or they all get the same points. So far, pretty even. Nothing too crazy going on. No real category domination, of course, with Germany being with the MG. To be expected with the MG42. I gotta switch the sides. I gotta switch the sides. There we go. That's better. Okay. But yeah, so with Germany, the MG42 going to be more popular than the LNG. We'll see how that develops, though. Sometimes you see a 100, 200, 300, 400 frag difference develop. Although I've seen teams that are down by 200 plus frags and still winning. I mean, it's 250. It can get pretty crazy. Although, then again, now I think about it, got to think about that SPA point or kill counter. Oh, Red's here, coming over to the back. Motor rocket on the repair station. Sherman 75 still okay. Red's here, head back to the redeploy screen. .75 just staying back behind that hedge. .75 knows it doesn't really need a move. Now we could see some satchel plays come off from the axis right there. Bit of chef over here trying to control hockey stick. Or actually, no, this isn't hockey stick. This is just Dugout Hill. We're not over by A network just yet. For those of you just joining, we just saw one cap so far going to the Allies over here in Dugout. Nothing too crazy off the opening. I think the craziest thing was probably those 4 stilts being built over here on this side. We go take a look. We have 4 barricades back to back to back to back where tanks can climb up on top. And these were built within the first 5 minutes of the match. So PZJR had that planned out perfectly. Saw the Panzer IV come on top, but then the Stewie rolled around out of bounds over here to the left and wiped out the P4. That was probably I didn't catch it on camera. I came a little bit too late. But that's probably the gnarliest, most interesting thing to see. But of course, we're only 20 minutes in, and we never know what these teams have up their sleeve. But yeah, just one cap so far, but just one cap. Panzer IV is a pretty good position up here. Axis getting a little bit of control of these P4s, but the Allies holding their ground, man. Like this has been pretty static the whole time. They're doing a good job of just repulsing whatever PZJR throws at them, sort of keeping them in this limbo state of looking at the map and going, wow, we have a bunch of map control, but we can't do anything with it yet. They're getting close, though. PZJR is getting... This has moved up a little bit, but like I said, Allies are managing the area they control really well. Commanding today for PZJR is Marf, over here to the back, looking to maybe put up a garrison or just monitor from the top of the glider wing. That's what you want to do as commander, of course, at least from my opinion. You want to just find a nice, quiet space where you can be useful. You want to be useful, but yet you want it to be quiet. And getting a good glider wing area where you can check out the back line. Make sure all that is okay. Every release song. Tiny bit of cap progress, but Ally's got it back. Not too much here in circle. PZJR does have a little bit of a push going on from Dugout Hill. A couple of raspberries here checking out the area. P-strikes are ready to go. We will keep an eye out for the on the top left of our screen. Smage coming over here, trying to get on the garrison. Oh, still alive. Got a couple dead blueberries around him. Smage dismantles it. Very nice, buddy. Smage. Oh no, it's Smogs. Smogs? Smogs got the garrison. He just burned an outpost. Gonna go for another outpost. Oh, Smogs on a little bit of a streak here, buddy. Go, and he hits a mine. No. And the mine placed in the trenches saves 2 outposts. I'm gonna have to. I was a betting man. I would put some money on. He would probably wipe this one, wrapped around the corner, burned this. Maybe got a third. Not too sure. But Smogs. Oh, did get the garrison. Don't want to deny the credit of getting that garrison. That was good. Airhead plane called in somewhere. PZJR getting jiggy with it up here on the front line. This airhead is landing in this trench. Okay. Commander Marv going for that nice, safe, protected area. Reinforcements over here to the right. Remember, you got to keep somebody around to protect the airhead. We do have Hofta. Getting a little bit closer, Mr. Copper. No! Mr. Copper looking the other way. Hofta. Strafe your run. Hofta. Oh. Maziaka. Maziaka looking to defend the airhead. Airhead lands. Oh, the blueberries are swarming it. No, Maziaka, it's too much for him. The grenade goes off. Oh. Okay, airhead was wiped. A little bit of a chaotic mess there, though, to not take care of that. Everybody's just swarming it, throwing the grenades. Making 100% sure that that was cleaned up. To the east, everything's still stable. PCGR has maybe gained a little bit more ground, pushing up to hockey sticks. You have one squad lead over here to the back that has snuck through. Matteo Pixels. Looking to maybe put up that garrison over there to the far east. Good Yankees. Gets Belmar. FG42, no doubt. Gonna burn the outpost. No! Thompson wins the 1-1. $75. We can help clean up some of this infantry. Rocket zips over the head. No, to the left. 75's going to try to climb the wall here. Andy loading up another one. Andy. Oh, man. So close.
Die gehen links irgendwo bei den Häusern.
Calling it out over to the left by the house.
Das ist ein Attila.
King going over there to inspect. Oh, and a rocket comes in for the right anyways. Who was that? I think that was Kubus. Looks like it was Kubus. Phew. Just when you think you're safe. Frontline still looks stable. I mean, like I said, nothing too crazy, everybody. We do have a Luke's over here back to the back harassing the 76. And who knows, we could see a little flipperooski. It can happen. I have one on... Oh, no, it's 75. Okay. 75 cleaned it up. I've seen it one time, man. Luke's jammed it right underneath a 75 and flipped it. Or a 76 and flipped it. It was beautiful. And all they could do is drive away, of course. I mean, they're not going to be able to stick around and take them out. It's so cool to see. You see the 76 just arch way up, and they fall flat on their back. Oh, it's so good. Gang gets cleaned up by a grenade. Flawless. Scheisse. 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 Black Core comes out ahead, but is cleaned up by Flawless over there to the right. Remember, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to take a second and hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those in chat. And if you're interested in competitive Hell Let Loose, you can check out the Discord link in the video description, where you can sign up as a console or PC recruit today. I mean, PZJR, oh, good raid. Two of them left. Kreis, Schwano, yeah, the Yankees over there to the back. Oof, the grenades. That's what you love to see, though. You like to see that squad push forward, and everybody throws those beautiful potatoes, those potato smashers, and just there's nothing enemy infantry can do about it now until they add the ability for you to pick up a grenade and throw it back at the enemy. Would that be an interesting ability, just to mix things up a little bit? Now, granted, the time you have to be literally in the perfect position and see it, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Chances are 90% of the time it will work out, but for the 10%, it could be pretty neat. Or if you could dismantle an enemy satchel, or well, not that. Yeah, no, not that. But pick it up and like throw it out of a building or something. You could just see a tank crew jump out of the tank and rip off a satchel and throw it off on top of the hedge. That would make for some interesting gameplay. What do we have here? We still have a pizza slice control over here to the right, goes to PZJR. They just have a couple raspberries dedicated over here to the east. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to put up the bottom ticker here for a few moments so everybody can familiarize themselves with the top fraggers of today's game. One PZJR tank here in the wheat field, solo, no satchel on him. Stewie tried to make a little backline play on something. Everything's just fine. Where are these tigers? These tigers are chilling by Hugo's. Yeah, this is a very common, nice. It's a nice camouflage position in a way. I mean, the tigers have nice lines of sight, and they got all these trees as canopies that they use as cover. Look at that. They got a couple repair stations ready to go. Allied 76s. We got 75 up here to the northwest. 176 in the hard cap. And then we have another 76 up there to the top left by Winter's Landing. Work their way forward. $75. Nope, 75 still alive. We got Jakob there. Close in on it. Remember, P strikes are ready. Gotta see if we see those go off any moment. Tiger, we'll try to get a POV of the 76 here. Ricochet. Oh, P strike called in. Coming up on the front line, maybe? Ooh, I don't know what that tank marker was. Ooh, it was way off. I'm guessing the squad lead hit the tree. Oh, you just hate to see it. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. As both these tanks are back here, I think, still, right? Yeah. Oh, man. I just feel bad for the commander. Rad Jam's probably going to see this back on stream and go, I wasn't even close. Come on, bro. Oh, the Panzer IV did swoop around to knock out that 76. I was distracted by the P-strike. Okay, so the Panzer IV comes out ahead. Who we got in this group? We got Henning, Nilkum. A couple rockets over here to the back. The commander's going to see that. Oh, man. Go, oh, come on, guys. Get your pigs right, bro. It's one of those common situations, though, where you see somebody hit a tree or a leaf and said, oh, no, there's a tank there, 100%. 75 gets another round into the back. Panzer IV's going to try to... Ooh, another rocket. They're going to keep going here, though. One more rocket to the rears, maybe. Lazio, or Lazit. Lazit. Oh, it nails it. What a beautiful round to the rears of Lazit. Love to hear the sound of that zipping on in. Okay, so we have a Panzer IV that was lost. 76 got taken out. Another 76 up here to the northwest. The PZJR Tigers, though, are still playing pretty passive. Not up with the infantry just yet. Bombing run called in. Commander Brad Jam getting a little bit nervous about this push. Got a little chunk here of raspberries. It would go, how deep will it go? It's a common question commanders ask. Let's see here. Fortunately, it's just going to get maybe one. The Tiger is pushing. Tiger's coming over to the left. Don't know. I think it's gonna get one. I think it got one. I mean, that's the thing, though, is that this commander you don't know. There's absolutely zero shade. thrown against Commander Radjam. I've been in the exact situation plenty of times. It's just you just got to go with that gut feeling, man. You just go, where's the enemy at? Could they be here? I feel like we have a lot of pressure there. Yeah, okay, let me just adjust the angle. I mean, look at my Commander POVs, everybody. If you go to my playlist for Commander POVs and you look at any of my bombing runs, just look at how many times I play around with them and I adjust them. Tiger dueling it out here with the 75. It looks like they are a little bit afraid of losing the engagement, and they do! The 75 comes out ahead, getting those side shots into the Tiger. Big time play there, buddies. And that offsets the loss of that P4, wiping out that 76 earlier. I can almost hear the beer bottles being opened inside the tank from where I'm casting. You can almost hear that little clinking sound in there. But if you listen really closely, if you turn up your volume max level, yep. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 3 people in the tank. But yeah, we got a 4th beer. 5th. Okay, there's one more. Germans know how to party, man. It's kind of like when Omen beat ESPT on Utah. They held that massive party. I think it was Mannheim or something. I think it was Mannheim. Huge party. Big parade in the streets. Cars honking their horns. Crazy. Oh, and a rocket comes in, but they'll be fine with that. They lost to 75. They're able to take out the Tiger. They'll go back to HQ with a smile on their face. It was a massive party, though. Thousands and thousands of bottles of beer. They had that really big, what was it, like I forgot what it said in the news article, but it was like a 300, 400 kilogram piñata of the SBT logo, and they all beat it with their beer bottles. Or it was Jägermeister bottles, I think it was. They just beat the living crap out of it. Pretty cool. All competitive teams celebrate victories in their own special way. Hey man, I never beat SPT. So I know how that must have felt. Like you beat a team that not many teams have beaten. At least in the current era. I mean, in the past, yeah, SPT went through their big struggles, of course. But it's just one of those jokes where you go, Satchel and Panther 4 comes over to the back of the 75. I'm assuming. Oh, we won't ever know. 76 is over here to the left still. I think they're waiting for another 76 here in just a moment. But yeah, it's one of those things where you get beat by a team so much. Like, I'm talking like 10, 15 losses, bro. And then all of a sudden you beat them in like a really solid game. There was no asterisk next to it. And you go, oh my gosh, let's go. Now, for those of you football fans out there, not European football, but American football, I am a Cleveland Browns fan, one of the worst teams in the NFL. So, our arch rival is the Pittsburgh Steelers, and when the Browns beat the Pittsburgh Steelers back in 2020 during the playoffs, man, you could have, I mean, I felt like they were going to burn the city of Cleveland Ohio to the ground, man. They really did. Just how crazy everything was. Like just for a wild card, not even like the championship, just a first round playoff win. Airhead does land here for PZJR right on the front door. They're going to have a chance here to overload it. No pressure on Hugo's farm, so they can play with house money, essentially. Matza, though, coming over to the back. Matza going for the golden dismantle. No olive oil needed for that one. He's good to go. Alrighty. And the allies will not need to worry about that one. Dugout seems okay. 76 over here to the back. Should have another one coming up momentarily. We got a tank crew waiting in top left HQ. 600 fuel. Should be spawning 1,200 manpower for Commander Radjam. It's a lot. I mean, last night well, yesterday morning we were TL. For those of you who don't know, Helios turned into TL. And we had a lot of manpower against Magic and Syndicate. And a lot of resources to play around with. It's good. It was a good first game back. Syndicate, always a very good opponent. Always have quality matches against Syndicate. Hands forward, takes one rocket. Satchel clears the trenches. Backing up. Got another P4 over here to the left. 76 still stationary. Right side is all clear, man. Raven, hear nothing but crickets on top of Pierce Farm. Let's go get a POV of Raven real quick on the quieter side of the world. Coconut. Raven. He's just... Oh, Raven, buddy. Who gave you this role? Raven just on the quieter side of the map. Maybe, I mean, it's one of those things where some meat grind players will spend so much time grinding it out here on the front line, then that they welcome the opportunity to go over to the quieter side of the map and just relax. Maybe have a coffee. Oh, it's late over there in Europe. Have a coffee and just relax. Monitor all the openness. Nobody's home though. LWJG46 pulling a whole bunch of bodies back. Pretty much everybody over here to the west to defend. Would like to see a garrison get placed down here so they could push him from behind. I think that's what they're missing right now. They have a really, I mean, fantastic opportunity to just clean all this up if they get one OP, 6 bodies, and just spread them all out. I think they're a little bit lacking on that. Just my one small critique of the situation. We got some spawns over here to the rears, but no garrison placed yet, so we'll consider it to be too serious. We did have an ally peace strike called in. For those of you joining late, we have one peace strike from the allies. Don't think we have one from the Axis just yet. Oh, Tiger gets clapped. And they had a pretty good hedge position here. Oh, well, actually, maybe not. Okay, so the Jumbo wins the 1 vs 1 against the Tiger up here on the Hugo's farm. Another Tiger pushing over here from PZJR. Let's go check the comparison. Oh, wow. Still really even. That's really good to see. I mean, you want to see a match like that. That goes to show you, or that tells you right now that pretty much it's anyone's game. And it really aligns with the map control. Axis having a slight advantage right now. The MG column pretty even. So that's picked back up. Snipers even. That's really good to see. Look at that, everybody. Now that's a quality game. Keep those numbers in mind. We'll see if that changes. Oh, how's artillery doing? Artillery almost dead even too. Wow. Oh, we have one raspberry over here to the back line. Mephisto going for, oh my gosh, LWJG leaving the Achilles heel open on Dugout. Mamma mia. Will we hear the fat lady sing about Mephisto here in a moment? No radar coverage over here by the Achilles heel. Mephisto probably can't believe it. He's looking out there, getting a mark on that 76. Maybe thinking about calling in a Stuka. A little bit of double whammy. 76 gets nailed. Put up a backline garrison. Ba-ba-ba-dooey, everybody. We got something cooking up. Put down your Stein. We could have ourselves a beautiful backline garrison. All right, Mephisto. All eyes on you, buddy. You got nothing around you. You got nothing. Okay, we'll go away from Mephisto, and we'll see what happens. Airhead called in to the east side. 400 manpower off the resource pile from Radjan. Oh my gosh, everybody. Everybody hold your breath, man. You got a good 100+ meter distance from any enemies. Quextons is back here on the transport truck. Let's go take a look at Quexton's position. Quextons. Oh yeah. There's no way he's gonna see this coming. Mephisto! All eyes on Mephisto! Everybody, all the PZJR fans in chat right now are quietly rooting for Mephisto. 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 Oh man, his heart's probably pumping like crazy. You know, according to the Oxford studies that I mentioned often, but they did a study on backline OP plays where you're trying to put down a garrison over there in the backline. You're waiting on support players. It's a, I think it was a 100. That one was around 150 pages, but you have, I mean, the heart rate, the palpitations that players get, the increased blood pressure. It's crazy how much it spikes when they're in that scenario. Oh, the street is clear. Very good. Take a look at Easy, buddies. Don't dismantle the supplies. Those can be used as radar. The commander may look back there and go, the supplies were dismantled. But it's a good job by Easy. Good job by Mephisto. Mephisto. Okay, Mephisto, what's good? I don't see. I haven't seen any support players come on in yet, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, nothing is in that area, everybody. PZJR could have a fat, juicy, the juiciest kielbasa size spawn that you may ever see here in a moment. 75 trying to clean up some of this infantry on the front line. LWJG did lose that garrison over here, or the airhead over there to the rear, right side. We have a tank, a Tiger coming around the back, looking for that supply drop. Another rocket into the 75. They're backing up, backing up, backing up. Bail Mama, does he have another one? I don't know, I don't think he sees his tank. I think that came in from somebody else. Oh no, what's going on? What's going on with Mephisto? No garrison yet, buddies. Time is ticking. Mephisto. Oh, Mephisto, buddy, you have a golden opportunity. It's so good. You could get 3, 4S. Okay, there we go. There we go, Mephisto. Oh my gosh. Mamma mia, everybody. Oh, PZJR can play this amazing. They gotta really think about this. They gotta get some SL commitment here. Want to see at least 3, 4 SLs off of that. Just SLs, get your OPs down. Maybe a couple extra AT players, but mainly focus on SLs. Mephisto, Mephisto. I mean, when Mephisto ran up to that border, it was probably like, oh my God, there's no garrison here. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. And the Axis have obviously no idea. Everybody's here on the front line, duking it out, trying to hold it. Or everybody on the Allies is on the front line. Okay, let's see what PZJR's commitment is here. All right, Mephisto. Let's see what Commander Milf, or no, whoa, Commander Marf, Commander Milf, or Commander Marf, Commander Marf. Commander Marf. All right, Commander Marf, let's see what he has in store for everybody. All right, we got a couple SLs off of that, Mr. Copper. Pajik boy. Here we go. Here we go. This is the game-changing this is the game-changing play because you only get one opportunity really, and then the enemy team usually cleans up their radar network. They got 2 SLs. Would like to see a couple more. But they have ground to give here. They got some bodies, especially on the far right. Baker Squad, send that guy on over. Please send Baker Squad over here. Don't worry about Pierce Farm. Don't worry about that right now. Okay, a couple SLs get closer here. You got to be careful. I mean, you want to get close, but not too close. You got to wait for reinforcements a little bit. Easy, monitoring the back line. Make sure nobody comes up. Very good play there by Easy. Puma, over here to the back. This could be a very valuable distraction. And this could all click together for PZJR. Look at this. OP's being loaded up. Prioritize AT. Jakob. Yep. There we go, buddy. There we go. Prioritize that AT. Jakob with the Panzerschreck. And slowly but surely, the Allies are going to find themselves in this little pocket here as the Raspberries crash hard cap. Let's go take a look. Yep, big spawn wave over there to the left. PZJR just has to win some gunfights here. The Axis, nothing really going on. Commander Marf over here to the south or to the east of corner. Got that half track ready to go just in case. Axis are committing a little bit, not enough quite yet. They do got a chunk over here in the hard cab, actually. My bad. They got a chunk. Powell. Daze takes care of one. Nope. Mizuko. Is Garrison down? Garrison is down for the Allies. And suddenly, just like that, it's turning into a little bit of a dangerous situation, everybody. 76 over to this side. Camp progress coming on in still. They may have taken a rocket to the back from Jakob. Rocket fell short. 76 is going to be in a little bit of a predicament. We got the loops now. Airhead. PZJR throwing that puppy right in the middle of the hard cap. Reinforce has been dropped. Allies yelling a little bit of a mayday, mayday in their command comms. Luke's gonna go check out Gardens. Rocket to the front. Ooh. Yep, they take care of the Rocketeer. Der Clown. Oh, does he have a shot? Oh, it could have been close, but the Luke's shot to directly on top of the turret here. No. Luke's is cleaned up, but the Axis are committing that Tiger over there to the left side. '76 has its frontal armor facing away from the Tiger. The other Tiger has pushed up, by the way. Look at that. The other Tiger, do they have a line of sight? I don't know if that was a ricochet. Pretty sure they missed. Somehow, the Axis have been able, or the Allies have been able to rebound from the situation. Oh, they did lose this Jumbo down below. Jumbo goes bump up and dooey. Speedy gets, or Speedy? So call him Speedy. Spider-Man. We'll call him Spider-Man. Spider-Man gets one rocket over here to the right. Tiger's gonna back up. Corpus, Motsu, Luku. Another rocket. PZJR. Oh, oh man, it just didn't look like it was all gonna click together, but the Axis responded with a good amount of spawns from Gardens to come in from the north down to the south and cut off or split the attack in half for the Axis. Wow, good job by LWJG, man. Very good job. That looked like it was going to be a perfect squish inside the hard cap and a full-on point towards PZJR. I mean, granted, it's still not perfect, but the Allies recovering here. They had a good stream of reinforcements coming down from Gardens. Still got a garrison over here to the far east. We get some bodies around, but Hugo's Farm's a tough point to take. You really have to... Yeah, there's plenty of matches I've had with this point layout where you're trying to push into Hugo's, but it's the tanks and it's just the terrain. It's really hard to push. Still got some spawns over here to the rears. Oh man, we still have Raven up there on top of the Pierce Farm roof. Raven. He's the guy he's assigned a job to do. He's gonna do it. You have two Tigers now pushing over there to the left side. You got a Panzer IV Tiger. Another Tiger. Okay, we have a decent chunk of Axis armor. Oh, we got a Stewie that was flanking around. Okay. Tiger takes care of him, though. You know, as long as you have a decently skilled driver for those situations, you should be just fine. I mean, spotter, as long, obviously they got to notice him before they engine him, but you got at least a couple shots with the spotter to do a quick 180. And they go, okay, spin, 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 and the driver, really good drivers know how to do a quick. Get on the Stewie real quick. Get on those light ticks. Tiger rolls up, gets one shot in. 75, I think, fires a little bit short. Yes, it does. Okay. 75 right there gets wiped. Okay, the Axis have got a Panzer IV over here to the east side. We have a Panzer IV, Tiger, another Tiger. Wonder what they're waiting on to get this push. If they got 176 to deal with to the northeast, and that is it right now. Allied tank crews back in HQ waiting. Right? Don't think we have anything more. Yeah, I think so. Panzer IV is going to go test the water. Pinto throws a grenade all the way over there to the opposite side. Let's see if it gets anybody. One. A little bit off, but I think it may have damaged him a little bit. Smog's coming over there to the rears. Confirm the outpost. Enzo going to be exploring here. Got a Panzer IV crashing the hard cap. Oh, Panzer IV gets one side shot on that 76. They do. They clap it. Super. Medicapila. All right. That could be the signal that the Axis tanks need to push forward here. Number 2 Tigers. Panzer IV waiting to crash on in. Good flanking action here by the P4 crew. This has to be it. This has to be the moment. No Axis tanks or the Allied tanks here. Want some up here coming up for reinforcements, but they may be late. Too late to help out. That's it. Holds in the bush. Panzer IV is going to crash on in. Rocket to the rears. They're okay though. Recon plane's going to go over the front line. We have the GAT squad down here to the bottom. Rocket over to the side of the Tiger, but they're okay. This may be the best chance that PZJR has. We got a bombing run coming in, though, for the Axis right on front door. I literally can't... Okay, it's going from the middle of the point down to the southwest. Allies with a big spawn wave. PZJR, do they have the commitment? Do they have the reinforcements? This bombing run could come in the nick of time. Oh! Panzer IV and Tiger are still alive. Bombing run rolls on eastward. Or, well, to the right side of our screen. And PZJR goes up 3-2, everybody, with 23 minutes left to go. Mamma mia, what a hard-fought cap that was. Twists and turns. Panzer IV getting on top of the destroyed truck a little bit to get an additional angle, maybe. PO takes a shot in the air, but jumps in the tank. Okay, post-cap situation, everybody. We have one outpost from PZJR in cattle sheds, ready to go. 3 garrisons around here. Plenty of spawn points for the Allies to respawn. 75 up here to the north. We got a Panzer IV over here to the right. Everything looks solid for both sides, really, when considering the cap situation. 76 gets clapped, though, right behind the hedge. The Allies lose another heavy. They're going to be down to 1 medium for the defensive cattle sheds, pretty much. Axis commit the bodies over here to the hard cap. The OP was burned by Mike's squad, but the SL did escape up there to the north. Bifisto. Panzer IV is taking a beating, but Supa still holding out here in the circle. Very good use of the mediums tonight by PZJR. We have 1 medium holding. Of course, the rest of the crew's dead. Won't hold that against them. But then we have another Panzer IV working their way around to help mop up the infantry. Cattle sheds looks okay. We have Easy Squad up to the north. Infantry begins to push out towards Gardens, looking to capture this and start that wrap around to clear the Allies all out of this area. Panzer IV is going to do a little quick turnaround, look for spawn points from the Allies. Beyond with the hedgerow position. Oh, no. Oh, Leon, buddy. Wow. Yeah, everything's been pretty much cleaned up. Line looks solid. Pushing out towards Gardens, although the Allies still holding pretty well. Got one easy squad escaped up there to the northwest. Sherman 75 back here. Another 75 over to the left side. Stewie using the free Stewie. 3 active tank crews for the Allies. No heavies. Under 20 minutes left to go. Radyankis cleans out one in the trench. Lethal. FG42, everybody. Tom with a couple. Prometheus taken care of. Put down a new outpost up here in Gardens. Front line looks okay. PZJR maybe starting to send some bodies over here to the rears just to clean up this front line. Plane flies above. Got a supply drop recon plane over here to the back. Axis half track ended up being moved over here to the left, everybody. Black Core. EDZU. B-Strike called in. Over here on this Tiger. Let's go take a look. It's going to be on that guy coming in from this angle. There they are. P-47s. Can they get it? Oh! Commander Red Jam nails it. Perfect. Love to see it, buddy. I know how hard it could be to hit those P strikes. Came in at the perfect direction. Right there. Didn't have to worry about any hedgerows from that angle. Just a clear-cut shot. All right. Allies strike back with that. Got another 76 coming up to the top left HQ. One Axis Heavy pushing up down the road here. Allies getting boxed out for almost, getting pushed back into gardens. We have Easy Squad over here to the top right. Mephisto. Dick Hoppenstedt. Or Dickie Hoppenstedt. Trying to chase him down. Allies just trying to break out of here. 14 minutes. Hito looks, oh! Gets gunned down himself, but had a little bit of excitement there. Pavel looking to put down a satchel. Knowing that most likely the Allies have something inside. Still a little bit of ground being held over here to the left side. PZJR committing more forces up here for this push. They want to get control of gardens so they don't have to worry about that. They know that'll set back, they'll set back the Allies at least 5, 6, 7 minutes. They can box them out to the open hedgerows. Oh yeah. Then they'll be cooking. Let's go take a look at the stats. PZJR starting to pull away a little bit here, especially after that successful attack and those big armor takedowns. Remember, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to take a second and hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those in chat. And if you're interested in competitive Hell Let Loose, you can check out the Discord link in the video description, where you can sign up as a console or PC recruit today. Gugar, Decane. PZJR crashing into gardens, getting more ground here. No garrison over there for the Allies anymore. They're throwing more bodies towards the flank of cattle sheds and working along these hedgerows. 76 over here to the left, 75 to the right. all those raspberries. Push it forward, everybody. They're steaming out of gardens. And now the allies are down to that little pocket over here to the left to make a push. We do have Queen Squad over here to the rears, but Queen Squad is a recon. And there are no supplies back there for Queen to use right now. Man, how it's crazy always how games can change like this. I mean, it was a constant back and forth 3-2 for the allies, and it was really close map control from both sides. And then PZJR had a breakthrough, and now they're pulling out ahead here, looking really good with only 9 minutes left. Got bodies over here to the right, patrolling around everywhere. Bayo Baba. Wonder if that's the Polish version of the Baba Badooing. Mephisto riding in the Puma. Take a little ride. Hennig knocks him. Jump out here. Who's going to keep going? Be a little distraction. Clown's going to give chase. Clown. A little bit short on the rocket. Clown cannot live to get another one off, apparently. Puma's going to see this Garrison right in front of him. There we go. Garrison off the board. The allies needed that for Gardens reinforcements. They still have a couple of OPs left. Cells are here, obviously. Yo! Puma to the left side. Or, Rocket to the left side. Another OP bird, though. Puma magic, man. Look at this. And a little bit of road rage. Nothing like some vehicular manslaughter on a Sunday evening. Who's going to keep going? No AT to worry about anymore, for at least right now. Another rocket. They're okay. They're just go wherever they want. They've dodged a decent chunk. Feeling good about their situation. Garrison's over there to the right side. And the Puma, clears up that. Multiple Garrisons, outposts. PZJR crew doing work here. Another outpost. They're pulling them left and right. Oh. Kreisfuck. Oh, all right, puts an end to it. But man, they got mega value out of that recon tank, that's for sure. Beautifully done. Multiple outposts, garrisons. Garrison was replaced up here to the north, but of course, delayed them a little bit. Steiner going up against a little bit of a horde. Oh, Steiner! Oh my gosh, buddy! Wow! Oh, look at that! It's a bummer!
Oh yeah!
He's taking him to Pound Town. Steiner! Nice job. Cleans up, I think, 4 or 5 right there, plus the satchel. Holy shnikes. And just like that, the allies have been pretty much pushed out, everybody. Wow. Garrison over here to the back for PZJR. Oh, man, it was looking so good for the allies for so long. Tank group down to 1. Ting inside. got a question in chat. Oh my gosh. This comes from Saint Eve. 1 second, everybody. Let me. Oh, Stuka. Stuka landing over here to the back on the garrison. Oh, okay. I was expecting to be on the 76. Bulldog. Now they. I mean, Allies are trying to gather some momentum here. Saint Eve says, Smithers, I've got some doubts. Since you have to join a squad to stream the game, you will technically be occupying one spot from the team. Won't that create problems like wasting a spot because you are not playing for the team? Also, I've noticed you join a squad and run somewhere and hide before switching to admin camp. What happens when you get killed? Will that remove you from the stream or something? No. I mean, teams are well familiar with me joining squads and stuff by now. Well, all the streamers are. I mean, all the teams are just really used to this. So, both sides play with 49 players versus 50 to save a spot for a streamer. And if you have a 76 gets destroyed by the way. But yeah, both sides reserve a spot for the streamer, so that's why you have 49 versus 49 instead of a 50 versus 50. And then I can't get killed. I jump into admin camera, my body's no longer there, and there's nothing to worry about. So hopefully that answers your question there, buddy. Yeah, nothing ever to worry about that stuff. Now, what I hope they do in Vietnam, or at least in the future, is they just add a specific spot, like an admin squad, and that way servers can flip that on and off to have that. I don't know if it's maybe just add a little customization option. But to have an admin spot where it's like, okay, hey, the streamers know where to join, or a streamer spot or something. And that way teams can have that available on their event servers. They say, okay, well, we're going to have one spot for a streamer, and the streamer knows where to go because there's a squad that says streamer. To make it easy on everybody. But 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go, everybody. We have an airhead attempt. Commander Radjam just looking to say, hey, let me give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Maybe PZJR is not paying attention. Tiger right front door. PZJR calling back some bodies. Let's see if we have a little strafe run. Do we have resources for a strafe run? We do. Strafe run available. But look at all the... Yeah, we got a whole bunch called back. PZJR not messing around, man. They're like, hey, we're not taking any chances. Air's going to land over here. There it is. Mephisto. Multiple grenades ready. Yeah, okay. All right, guys, it's done. It's done. Let's take it out. Don't worry about it. No more grenades. And with that... Oh, wait, sorry. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. I just want to make sure it's official. Because sometimes I do miss things. I missed something last night. I missed a 4th point play when the Bad Intentions faced off against Renegados. I totally missed it, and it was looking really good for the Axis, and then the Allies suddenly, instead of being down 2-3, within a 5-minute span, went from 2-3 to 4-1. It's crazy. But yeah, anyways, congratulations to PZJR for pulling out the 3-2 victory. A long slog over Dugout. They were able to come out ahead. Very good plays. I mean, it was a very good effort. Multiple tank plays. We saw the Panzer IV flank around to the side. They cleaned up they cleaned up that 76. That was one jumbo that got wiped. It gave the signal for the rest of the tank crews to make their way forward. And they took advantage of the situation. We saw that other jumbo, the backline garrison play from Mephisto. Stewie. No! Stewie crew may have got a little too aggressive with that arch there. Oh, look at the guy. Oh, they get destroyed. That must have been a wild driver view. Oh, what an ending. All right, buddy, well, we're gonna jump on over to closed battlegrounds, and we will do a little pub stream over there for a little bit. Then we're gonna switch on over to console for our next matchups. We got about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, about an hour and 20 minutes for our next matchup. And we'll just keep this stream-a-thon going. Good commence to Commander Brad Jam. And that will be it for this one. Let's go ahead.